When you're a new author, you don't even know enough to know what you don't know. And when I started writing my first novel, my husband said to me, honey, do you know how to write a book? And I said, how hard can it be? And I learned how hard it could be. And Sisters in Crime is an organization where everyone else is in the same situation. Everyone else is in the same boat. They've been there, they're going there, they're on their way. They're every bit of the spectrum from experience to the newbiest of newbies. So my favorite thing about Sisters in Crime is that we're all on the same journey together at different times and at different points, but everyone is enthusiastic and supportive and helpful and loving. It's the best group of friends I could ever imagine.
So the Guppies is a group online that helps new writers just kind of navigate the publishing industry and writing. And there's so much that you don't know when you get into this. When you get into writing and you get into publishing and you don't know what you don't know. And to have all of these experienced writers like Phillippi Ryan on the board answering questions for the newbie writers is just, it just makes you feel like you're part of a larger group in a community, and it really showed the generosity of the mystery community, which I've noticed and have seen at all the other conferences that I've been to, and that is really my favorite part about Sisters in Crime, is just having this immediate group of friends.
Sisters in Crime as an organization has been a real source of encouragement and an anchor point. Since my chapter is statewide, our events move around the state, so I don't always get to my chapter events, but I will say the Sisters in Crime publications have been particularly valuable to me. I love the newsletter. Molly does a beautiful job, and it just brightens my day whenever I get a SinC newsletter to hear all the tricks and techniques from other writers who are so successful and who I so admire. And then the anthologies, the various anthologies. I'm thinking in particular of the anthology that Hank edited, Rites of Passage, has also just been such a guide and such a lighthouse in a way in the rocky shoals of manuscript development and seeking an agent and seeking publication. So I think of the publications, and then here at Bouchercon in New Orleans in 2016, I also am reminded of the importance of the relationships, because the SinC network is a nice anchor point in the midst of Bouchercon, which can be a crazy place at times, and SinC has always been such a welcoming home for friendships and for networking as well.
Sisters in Crime got me published, and they get lots of people published because we, as sisters and misters of crime, like to help each other out and pay it forward to all those that are coming up.
All my life, I have been the only or one of the few diverse people in an all-white, usually all-male setting. And Sisters in Crime is the first organization I've been in that has actually taken on the work of diversity without the people in marginalized cultures having to push them to do it. And I'm so proud of them for that.